Hello, how you doing? Welcome. Sorry, I haven't been live on YouTube for a long time, and I was asked to change the position of my phone. So we're going to start in a few minutes. Let me just ask for the highest, the easiest, and most loving frequency that can come through me, and in the most rightful frequency for all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Higher self, please be in charge. Guide me, show me the way. Just to begin, the energy is intense, and my intention it is to channel and transmission now that it is the solstice that will be in a benefit of all of us. So just before begin, make sure that the sound is comfortable, that the volume is comfort for you if you need to have headphones or not, and ask that you receive the highest, the easiest, and the best. Why we are here today? I wanted to do this as an initiation for this new cycle that we are all embarking. Thank you for that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We just had a new moon, and the three-eye atlas make the peak in the highest energy on the 19, and I do believe the three-eye atlas is a accelerator accelerator on the motion of the energy of Earth. Something like an alarm we set from the beginning of time on Earth to come as a notification of a change or a shift in this time that we are transitioning into a new era in humanity. So we have had meteor showers lately, and the new moon we had on Sagittarius, I think it was the last new moon of the year. So this is a transition stage. Ask yourself, what do you need to do to hold balance during the holidays? Sometimes for some people, the holidays are sensitive times, and a lot of things can come through, a lot of emotions because of family gatherings, because it's a time where we are collecting and gathering all that we did and happened to us from 2025 and cleansing the slate, our reset for the next year. Thank you so much. Welcome. Take this advantage. We are going to start in 5 minutes with the channeling. Thank you for your support. If you would like me to do more of this now that I am almost healed from the accident, then my intention is to do it at least once a month. And for the ones that are members, I will put in more content this year, so expect that change. Please comment, share, support if you think this is valuable for you and it could be valuable for someone else, and prepare the space for being in the mood to receive what is in the highest and best for you. So what is coming for next year? Possible war, possible economic crash, disclosure. All of those are potentials. At the end, thank you, welcome. We are creating and we are co-creators of that reality we do live. I do feel we are jumping in time. I do have my notes here. So in 2026 and 27 are jumping timelines years. What do I mean? Because this is a year that 2026 is a year 9, next year a year 1. The following year we're gonna have year 11 in numerology, and then a year 3, which means we don't have a continuation. We go from 9 to 1, from 1 to 11, and from 1 to 3, and then we'll have continuation for a few years, and then it will just reset again. So what it means that from what we have here, we have a reset. This is a year, the one that comes with number 1, for us to see potentials, to be responsible for the energy that we place into ourselves and into our world, because it's all about the energy. It's all about the vibration. It's all about the presence. We sort of manifest things we dislike and like as a response from what we are also streaming. This is a year to choose what you want to create. It's a great year to study, to go deeper on what you would like to be as a light worker. Is a great year to be at service in whatever way Earth is going to need service, whether you volunteer, donate, or just have harmony so you don't mess with the energy of the ones around you. Maybe that it's enough. For example, I had a client. My client had entrepreneur businesses. So my client chose to just work part-time. So the other half part of the day to do acts of service, very active on her community. But because of that, her business went low or in a decrease in her income, and that also was limiting to be at service. So what guides said, it was, don't cut your work half, because money is the resource so you can be at service of your community. Money is the element for you to maybe donate or found or initiate an activity. So instead of doing it part-time every day, just do it one day. But what guys were saying is, don't leave your space unattended to give to others if you don't have your things, your kingdom in order. When you have your kingdom in order, then you can go and give. As Brené Brown says, you give from what overflows from your cup. So work on yourself and then work on everyone else if you can. But if you cannot, then working on yourself is enough, because a light work isn't because you have telepathy or you're a healer, it's because you work the light. And that light can be worked because of through your present. The way that I sense it's going is, this year it was a lot of ancestral karma, a lot of closing cycles, a lot of relationships changed, broke up, others found themselves changing into why I do, how do I do it, what do I want to believe. And next year it's to initiate new things. Maybe if you want to be at service, then how I can be at service, how often my service is going to be, from what it's easy for me, what I could do, and then initiate that. And it's okay to change your creation, like instead of doing service every day, maybe just once a day. because as long as you keep harmony and high vibration, that is the best service we can give to this collective. The following year is going to be that it's 2027, because this energy is young and it's fiery. It's for activation. The following year is a year with yin energy, feminine energy, so it's a year to redesign your creation. It's gracias a ti también. It's a year to be centered in your heart and act from compassion, from the highest version of you, knowing that if something happened that you didn't expect, or someone didn't react the way that it should, according to you, maybe it doesn't have to be with you, maybe it's because of its own thing. So you can have compassion, to be grateful for what is working out, and then leaving aside what it isn't, because everything in this reality, it's temporary, the good things and the bad things too. So if I am only focused on the bad things, I miss to appreciate what it's working on for me. 2028, that is going to be a young energy, and a year 3, it's going to be a year where we are going to create the foundation for what we are wanting to create now, if that makes sense. So if my desire it is to have a relationship, to find my twin flame, that said, maybe that is going to be the time where I can get married, or we move together, or going to the next level of my journey, if that makes sense. So take advantage of what it's working out for you. And Pleiadians said a couple weeks ago during a channeling that they were able to change because they were able to observe themselves. And through the self-observation, they realized that they were part responsible of the things were not working out for them. So 2026 with young energy is going to be a year that if you feel victim, this year won't benefit you. It will be a year to feel resourceful, to be active, to figure out, to try, to find a way. And if the way doesn't exist, then think about how that way could be. We will have more things about the 3A Atlas. I think the 3A Atlas will fade, and then more things are going to come, because we are also asking ourselves what means to be a human, what means to be a human with AI, how much human I am if I do have a robot in my home, if I do have a robotic part on my body, how much woman I am or masculine I am. All of those questions are the wonders that humanity it's going through right now. At the same time, I was saying on Instagram earlier that when the Magians predict the end of the times, they had certain signs from what I know that they were going to be the sign of the times for we to know that we were in that end of the times. And one of the things it was that the sky were going to be rainbow colored. And this year we had auroras in Mexico and part of the United States. They say that we're going to have a discrepancy between what the cycle of reality was dictating that it should be. For example, where I live, it's winter, but I don't have sweater. It's hot. It's hot. Some people have the AC on, and normally I am 46. 40 years before, I always had sweater, but not this year. So this is a discrepancy of what reality dictate it should be, because instead of being cold, it's hot. So those things are other part of the signs that tell us that one era is ending and a new era is starting. And we are 13 years after the 12/12, that it was what marked the calendar. So they cycle these periods of change in a 13-year. So from astrology and numerology and also predictions and also what we can see happening around everyone, it's in a similar conclusion that we are shifting, not only as a collective, but also in our souls. Like, what do I want to believe? Where do I want to be? What do I want to do? So the way that I understand it is we are overlapping this new reality that we don't know exactly how that is going to be. Thank you. Thank you for that. And this is why it feels intense, it feels weird, it feels unexpected. So if everything is moving or shifting, or we don't know exactly how it's going to evolve, what we can do to find a stability, work on yourself. I remember in yoga, if you look into a dot, you're able to do the position, the asana, and then your body think you're not moving and you find a stability. But if you don't look into a stable point, I fall, me fall. So have points for you to look that are stable, that don't change, so you can trick a stability even in times when it isn't. What's happening right now, it's from 3D to 5D, we have 4D, but the 4D is the transition state. And 5D is not going to be Christ consciousness or Buddha consciousness. My theory, from what I have seen and perceived and can possibly understand, we're going into a multi-interdimensional consciousness. I don't know how that is going to be called or how exactly that is going to be perceived, because we're not there yet, but we will soon. Also, things that are telling us that things are changing is we had a documentary about disclosure, a new movie about disclosure is going to come. Last year we had the movie Look Up also. So movies, things in the news, scientific, talking about things we didn't talk 20 years ago about possible life outside of Earth, is telling us that we are changing, not only personally, but also collectively. So the intention of today is I'll bring higher self. I'm going to drink water when I channel like it's super thirsty. And let's ask for the highest, the easiest, and the best. And let's begin in a minute or two. I will just go within, and my energy, my voice tends to go low and change. Don't worry about it if you don't understand, it's okay. Or maybe because of my accent, this is about frequency. So as long as you're able to perceive the frequency, then that is okay. Oh my God, I'm so thirsty. I will be uploading more videos lately, and you guys will be more active. Please let me know one way or another what things would you like me to talk about. And for the ones that like what I do and resonate with my work, I am starting a new course on January 3rd that is called Starseed Origins. The purpose and the intention is to have a self-inquiry, going back to the origins, to unify all of the fragments of ourselves, your elemental, your Starseed, I don't know, all different aspects of the self, going from Starseed elementals, angelicals, the synthetics fragments to the storyline, the races, soul contracts, agreements, dimensions, structures of how God can be organized. So if you feel guided to do, go ahead on Encoded Frequency and check that. Is going to be 12 weeks every Saturday and one session with me. And part of that material I'm going to share with the subscribers. So don't worry about it. You will have one way or another part of that information that is going to come through. So let's begin. Let's breathe in and out. And just be aware of your space. Well, I am tuning in to the guys that will come through. You will notice that the voice is going to change. Beloved higher self, please be in charge of this transmission. So only the highest, the easiest, and most loving can come through in the rightful way for us individually in our own unique energy containers and in a separate container supporting all of us as a collective. This transmission can be shared with anyone else. So we will create separate containers for your city, your family, the persons that you love, your country, earth, your ancestors. The aspects of your soul that are ready to heal and be transmute and transcend. And you will see that like bubbles of light connecting but having unique energy containers. Beloved guys, please give us the guidance that we need to connect deeper and deeper, to have our energy in a way that is rightful and comfortable. Beloved angels, beings from the stars, God, goddesses, elemental kingdoms, the spirit of air, spirit of water, spirit of earth, the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom, the elemental kingdoms. Welcome the king and queen from the fairy realm. King and queen. From dragonflies, fireflies, and butterflies. Welcome nymphs. Spirits of earth. Crystal kingdom present. We are taking over the transition, being grateful for the opportunity to speak to you. We are the ascended earth that transcend new earth. We all speak in one voice. We ask you to allow support to come to you. Divine Mother is present. Welcome. Saint Germain, Melchizedek, the Brotherhood of the Light, the Circle of the Rose, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, Lady Venus, El Moria, Egyptian gods and goddesses, Atlantean deities, Lemurian god-goddesses, Kingdom of Arcadia present too, Agorta, Chamala, temples underneath earth, present, reconnecting. Wood element, money consciousness, abandoned fairies, fairies of prosperity, fairies of love, magic, flower fairies, cloud fairies, rainbow fairies. Angels of creation, connect to a platform that grounds from your core energy below your feet, activating your star chakra in a turquoise light, reconnecting with the crystalline grid now, the awakened heart grid, the new earth vortex, the ancient temples, sacred sites, the energy creates a flow below your feet, rooting your life with the sacred root of the trees and medicinal plants. Animals from the forest help your roots to ground. Rivers and oceans wash away any distortion, negativity, lower frequency attachments, urban spirits, shadows, empty vessels, false vessels, trickster energies, interference. As the animals and the ocean, rivers, lakes, cleanse your flow, magnetics. You can experience what feels like to be clear now. Nikapase, kendekera kara, tekisakara kinikie. Tekira kara, tekene sakataba, kodokotiki kia sakatiki ba soro kenikia keda kasakabaki ni. Nikira tara sako kitikia, tasabaki kinakia. One stream of energy will grow and activate your root chakra. A golden light blending with the ruby red energy will begin to expand, going all the way through your legs, your knees, your calves, your feet, your toes, going through your roots and the roots of every sacred tree, and plant, reconnecting you with the element of wood, resources, stability, protection. The elementals, we'd like to ask you to uninstall and erase programming that is related to memories where you have felt insecure, unsupported, unstable, unsafe. Tingling sensation may be experienced on your brain or energy flowing through your body, deactivating distorted programming in relation to feeling or experiencing a reality where you are stable, safe, supported, and protected. Energy cores will be dissolved beyond time and space in your collective, in your family tree, in your reality, in you or around you, conscious or unconscious, or not known or possibly created. Can you observe in your energy where those structures are being removed now? Niente sakirata, tukina kidekarata soko tikikia, to sekikiara katavakitekikiana kikia. As you know what feels like, how to feel supported, protected, stable, and safe. A new memory imprint is being installed. Recall memories from this life where you have experienced feeling safe, secure, stable, protected. We are the flower fairies. We ask for you to visualize and give permission for a flower to activate your sacral chakra. A flower in the color of your choosing. Choose. As your flower is visualized, ask your energy to show you what feels like. Feeling a warm sensation being streamed from your core in a golden peach rose color. Ask yourself, what feels like to have my sacral chakra clear and active, infusing unconditional love? What do you feel? We ask for permission to install memories of feeling unhappy with life, feeling uncomfortable in your body, feeling disconnected to who you are or where do you belong. Course will be removed from a part of your body Can you sense where is that healing being experienced? We are angels, doctors of the light. We don't obey to a name or structure of consciousness. We are beyond a comprehension of what a angel doctor would be. We ask for permission to regenerate a healing center from your body, starting on the liver. If you say yes, you will have a sensation that will be activated and spark in your kidneys and all your digestive system, purifying your gut, your organs, skin, bone, every cell, from the liver into every particle of your body, including your DNA, bloodstream, glands, hormones, rectifying the chemistry of your body. For the ones that consent to surgery, your brain will discharge natural endorphins to enjoy the healing. We flower fairies are asking you for the permission to install the belief that you know what feels like to enjoy life, that it's easy for you to feel comfortable in your body, that you love who you are. Solar elementals, we ask to visualize and give permission to activate a holy fire in your solar plexus to clear any distortions related to power, value, strength from this life or any other, in all states of consciousness, in all versions of you, in your group, your space, your reality, or any other. Conscious, subconscious, known or unknown, or possibly created. Course will be removed now. Nisa kutuko kote kase mu ma te kere te sa kere karo kore tikikine kasegara kovaki ta halafa yusuru shiniadia. Memories from feeling powerless, unvalued, unworth it, not enough, weak, rejected, exclude, will be erased and installed if you consent. A sensation will be perceived on your brain in a certain parts of your body. Become aware about the changes. As the fire keeps purifying all that you are, Kideke said, Q sa toshadava Kasikira kiete kira kasakarabaki kira kieta sakikia. Installing new programming that will help you to know what it feels like to be powerful. Can you recall a memory where you have felt powerful, value, worth it, enough, strong, prosperous, generous, in the rightful time, space? Be aware about what that feels like. Nisach tasakhabakita sagarama. Mejuzua kita zara katikaba kini kesate kikira katise kikine. Goddesses Collective. Through Divine Mother. Beloved, we ask you to give permission for us to give you a hug and extreme love from our own divine hearts into your own sacred space. Would you be willing to receive this higher love? If you are, be open now and feel like a hug of a mother in a divine state, wrapping you with layers of love, gentleness, softness. Niesech kive kute ko sorknike, mejusiva kite akinikar aksaba, lakit asikara toro otikikia. Please give consent to uninstall memories where you have been heartbroken, that you gave more than what you have received, or receive more than what you have give. Distortions related to blood, family, your groups, your collective, your lineage, your race, your ancestors, your country, your morals and principles, like them what you have experienced racism or any distortion due to your race, your color of skin, your beliefs, your religion, any experiences related to distorted forms of love, heartbroken, discrepancy between what it's given and it's being received, and install the belief that you know what feels like to love, that it's easy to love, that you know how lovable you are, and it's easy for you to love who you are, who you represent, who you have been and will become. That reciprocity, it is the boundary that guides you to multiply love. All that you give, it's being received from the highest, the easiest, and the best. And from now, Archangel Michael step forward with the sword of fruit. Ask to remove cords related to expression, truth, speaking your voice, listening to the rightful voices, expression, creation, information. Archangel Raphael on third eye and crown, ask permission to remove cords or distortions related between you and your soul, you and your spirit, you and creator of all. Cords with false light, false guide, interference, wrong perceptions of what is, distortions where dreams and illusion collide through lower frequencies, ways in which you see wrong, bad, negative, dark, or hear, or sense, or feel, or become. Det säkert köpa seni normala chefa kan amake ezi vriadria kasien kira murkini tisa tira ne edamade kasek ava shudukh lihat sikira tirkira hadra kopake tigasa. Angels now, Orphem Seraphins, pour a picture of pure source light, cleansing from your crown all the way through you, in you, and around you, overflowing from your space, location, time, timeline. Brilliant light into all versions of you, in all bodies, in all names, in all states, in all forms, known or unknown, or possibly becoming you. We angels ask you to feel this amber, liquid, honey-like light flowing from your crown, cleansing, purifying, and let it you know what it feels like to be pure and clean. Kisaka turbo sare tini ya shifa seki ni kiki kapa kisoto kikia. Keshuva ze and zi dikata sala human dikata sakuning kiera te sekine karata kabaki ninki sekene kia kabaki ki. All voices as one from your higher self. I would like for you to observe within what feels like to be clean, rectified, recalibrated, reset, realign. Observe how the energy show you that being comfortable, rightful, feels like. Nisaki sakura packet taken hakizaki kirata saki kiniki saka tokobaki tiki sekirata sakikia. Recognize what feels like to be rightfully connected, centered. Observe and imprint the memory of harmony, equilibrium, synchronicity. Notice the stability around you, in you, but also through you. Notice how grounded your energy feels like. Still mindset, emotional intelligence, harmonic resonance between all that you are, have been, could possibly be, at all levels and forms. Recognize what feels like to be rightfully connected in the easiest way. We are adjusting your transmission for you to avoid any physical discomfort, clearing delusion, dispersion. Observe what feels like unify, being unified all as one. Misakitis korota kikera katesaki nikete kikabaki sati kikesa tatasara kotekikia. Anchor the rhythm between the north and the south, the east and the west, above and below, the left and the right, the light and dark, what it's outside and inside, and all in between. Feel what it is: completion, stable, rightfulness, integration. And we ask you to touch yourself and become aware of the physicality. This transmission is complete. We are grateful and blessed for the opportunity. Looking forward to be in assistance. And with that, please repeat out loud, I am complete. Move your body. Open your eyes and observe being present and complete. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will gently go. Thank you so much. See you guys around in the next transmission. Stay blessed. Please, when you can, comment, like, and share. If you would like me to support more of these, thank you, thank you, thank you for your gifts and your presence. Please let me know if you want me to do more of this. Make sure you are grounded. And if you would like to be with me in this journey that I'm going to start January 3, please go visit Encoded Frequency and trust your intuition. If you are guided, I will love to have you. If not, then I will see you here and sharing space, exchanging what we know and we don't know. It's enough. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for your support. Bye-bye.